So we got some early 2000s lore. Now we need our 2010s. Let's lock in, bro.
2010 NFL season. Chances are you remember the Beastquake. You probably remember Aaron Rodgers rising to the top.
Yeah, I was hearing. See, this is what I was more into sports. I heard about Aaron Rodgers a whole lot. I've also seen him do some shit that made cry. All I know is that nice as
Might even recall Mark Sanchez beating both Peyton Manning and Tom Brady in back-to-back playoff games.
Wait, what?
But what you may forget is that the Seahawks won their division with a losing record. Tom Brady threw 36 touchdowns to just 4 interceptions to win MVP. And that Michael Vick returned to deliver one of the most electrifying comebacks in NFL history.
Wait, what? How good was Mike Vick, chat?
Narrative. It was scattered and a bit unpredictable. It was the kind of season where everything, from seeding to momentum, got thrown out the window once January started. And there was commotion off the field as well. The collective bargaining agreement was set to expire, and the threat of a lockout loomed. But on the field, the Patriots went 4.
Chad, what was that thing where I used to see the deflated footballs and shit? I remember that year was crazy. Deflate Gate or some shit.
14-2.
What year was that?
Tom Brady's
Actually, don't tell me. Don't tell me what year.
Campaign, but they flamed out immediately in the playoffs, stunned at home by the 6-seed Jets. Arian Foster came out of nowhere to lead the NFL in rushing with 1,600 yards and 16 touchdowns, giving the Texans a real offensive identity for the first time in franchise history. The Colts and Ravens were still clinging to AFC supremacy, but the Steelers reminded everyone that they knew how to get it done in the playoffs. Big Ben returned.
Chat, who's the most hated team in the NFL at all time, you think? I know hate Cowboy fans. Why do niggas hate Cowboy fans? Compare the Cowboys to another, like, to an NBA team. Eagles is the worst fans, right? Everybody's be saying Eagles are no. Cowboys are like the Knicks. Bro, no, I ain't gonna lie. Knicks fans, bro. I think just New Yorkers in general, bro. New York team fans, gang. I don't know, bro.
A 4-game suspension and led Pittsburgh.
Philly is insufferable. Warriors fans are most annoying. I think Warriors fans are just the youngest. But sometimes they be the dumbest sometimes. Like when the stands, we talking about like stands and shit. Warriors fans just be like, a lot of them just be kids, bro.
Back to the Super Bowl with a team that just refused to break. James Harrison and Troy Polamalu still led that defense.
Oh wait, no, Laker fans are fucking old. Wait, here's the thing though. The combination of Laker and LeBron fans in one fan base, I'm sorry, bro. Y'all the worst. Y'all top Warriors fans, gang. Y'all top Celtics fans. Y'all top New York fans. Y'all are the most insufferable fan base of all time. It is so fucking annoying, gang. And I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's the LeBron stands or if it's the Lakers stands, bro. Because they're all gelled into one. Who do you think it is? Do you think it's the Lakers or do you think it's the LeBron fans that are annoying? Bo? This man, why? Y'all just be overly like, fuck, like right now it's not bad. It's not bad right now.
Fans, but right now it's Eagles cause they talk like their team is the Patriots even though they only got 2 chips. Also Bills fans close second.
Bills fans are second? Bills fans are annoying? Bro, the thing is with Laker fans, bro, y'all niggas could be dead ass not shit. Y'all team could be mid as fuck. Y'all team could obviously not be winning shit. And y'all are the loudest motherfuckers on the timeline, on the internet. Shut the fuck up. Your team fucking is not hit every fucking year. They swear they, like, shut the fuck up. Your ass. Holy fuck. They be so delusional. They be delusional, bro. That's what it be. They be fucking delusional. That's what it is. It's just delusion. That's what it is. They be pissing me off. You're a Heat fan, and I can say we ass. Y'all niggas can't. Y'all delusional, bro. Y'all be dicked out. We got Luka Don, and y'all still not gonna win. Like, you feel me?
In the NFC, the Falcons were the 1 seed, the Saints were the defending champs, and the Eagles had Michael Vick back in full form, throwing bombs and...
Sounds like someone doesn't like LeBron PFFT.
What is LeBron never did shit to me, gang. He got me 2 rings, gang. LeBron has done no negatives to me besides giving me 2 rings. I have no reason to hate LeBron.
Rewriting his leg, defending champs, and the Eagles had Michael Vick back in full form, throwing...
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking... That right there. Yo, Rose, what the fuck are you talking about? Yo, you LeBron... Y'all did... And they be dead ass. They don't be rage bait. You're gonna say, no, they be dead ass, bro. No, that's what it is about LeBron fans. LeBron fans are the most insecure fan base in the NBA. It is what it is. It is disrespectful to call him the second best player of all time. Even when he was like in the league, you know what I'm saying? He obviously was the best player in the league. You call him like, oh, he's the third best player in the league. They were like insecure. They were tight. Then niggas like, no, he not. Like we disrespected the nigga or some shit. Holy fuck.
We got 17 championships, suck my dick.
Like I be
We got
saying,
bragging rights, pussy, get at least 5, then talk you wide-eye fucker.
look at this nigga. See, I don't know. I don't know if it's LeBron or the Lakers. I think it's the both. I think it's the both, bro. It's just Laker and LeBron fans. The worst fan base came together to form the worst fan base of all time. No cap.
1 seed. The Saints were the defending champs, and the Eagles had Michael.
It was the problem. I've never been the debater between LeBron number 1 or 2. I don't give a fuck. But I be seeing it from the outside looking in. Like, imagine me being mad because my favorite player is being called the second best player by 50% of the population, and the other 50% saying he's the best player. Yo, take the dick out your fucking butt, you insecure fuck, nigga. What the fuck?
Vic back in full form, throwing bombs and rewriting his legacy after returning from prison. But it was the Packers, a 10-6 wildcard team that barely snuck into the playoffs, who caught fire. Rodgers, who hadn't won an MVP yet, played the best football of his life. He shredded the Eagles.
Why was Aaron Rodgers so good? How was Aaron Rodgers so good, chat?
Championship game in Chicago, where Jay Cutler exited early and Caleb Haney nearly pulled off a miracle. And the Super Bowl was not quite a classic, but it was a good game. Rodgers and Roethlisberger certainly made for a spectacular showdown.
Bro, this is around the time where I was watching every Super Bowl every year, but not knowing the lore behind any team. Like, I was just like at family parties or friends' houses, cribs, watching this shit. I was just watching a good game happen, but I didn't know what the fuck was like the lore and shit. I was just watching to watch.
The Steelers came back from a 21-3.
He's a weirdo IRL. How? Perks? Why you saying perks? Accuracy. Why you saying perks, bro?
But Rodgers was just too precise.
Oh my God! The commentator literally just said in the YouTube video, he's just too precise.
304 yards, 3 touchdowns, and the Super Bowl MVP. The Packers were champions for the first time since Brett Favre's prime. The Jets' window slammed shut, and the Patriots, over a half-decade removed from their last Super Bowl victory, started getting labeled as a regular season team.
Damn!
The Packers became a made man, with the Packers looking like they might be the NFL's next dynasty.
Wait, he's a Kyrie of the NFL? First of all, Kyrie ain't no diva, nigga. Watch your mouth. But how so? I'm so untapped. I haven't heard shit about like any antics.
Ron fans give all credit to him when they win and all blame to his teammates when they lose. They're in their own tier gang.
Facts, bro. I don't even want to hear it, bro. I don't even want to hear it, bro. I don't like facts, bro.
However, in 2011, every elite quarterback was throwing for 5,000 yards. Calvin Johnson was single-handedly taking over games and mossing triple coverages.
Damn.
Tim Tebow became the biggest superstar in the league.
Did QBs just get...
fan, you might still have nightmares thinking about Mario Manningham.
But I feel like the talent is just getting better and better each fucking year in this fucking shit. How many good QBs are in the league now, bro? How many stars are in the NFL, bro? I feel like there's so many good-ass players, bro.
The lockout dominated the summer, and at first, it looked like there might not be football at all. But once the CBA got signed and the games finally started, it was business as usual, except for the fact that QBs were shredding defenses at will.
Yeah, like
had the best rookie quarterback season ever. Drew Brees threw for 5,407.
If you start to get in football for real, who are you gonna choose as your team?
I don't know yet.
Lord Jesus, don't choose the Dolphins. If you want to choose a Florida team, become a Bucks fan.
76 yards. Tom Brady threw for 5,200. Stafford crossed 5,002. And Aaron Rodgers didn't hit that mark, but he had the best season of them all. 45 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, a record 122.5 passer rating, and an MVP trophy to go with a 15-1 record for the Packers.
Chat, just treat me like I'm a baby noob. How come they had way more yards than him, but Aaron Rodgers like had way more, like, is it just the type of, you know what I'm saying, way more TDs than them niggas? Why is that stat like, you know what I'm saying?
Green Bay looked completely.
He was better than all of them, but he ain't even.
But come playoff time, everyone started back at 0.
Efficiency? Oh, it's just more efficient. Accuracy. Scheme. Different coaches. Matt Stafford had Megatron.
And when the lights came on in January,
fan popularity,
the Packers folded. The Giants walked into Lambeau and knocked off the defending champs 37-20.
Damn.
Like they did 4 years earlier. The Giants snuck into the playoffs as a wild card once again and turned into a completely different team overnight.
What the fuck is that?
Tim Tebow
like what?
Stunned the football world in the wild card round, throwing an 80-yard touchdown to Demaryius Thomas on the first play of overtime to beat the Steelers, instantly becoming one of the most improbable playoff moments in NFL history. But ultimately, it came.
Are the Steelers the prime Pistons of the NFL? Wait, what? Goal lines go.
Happens once again. Hold on. But ultimately, it came down to the Patriots and Ravens. Brady had
RIP who? You saying RIP to?
Turned into a completely different team.
Demaryius Thomas.
In the AFC, Tim Tebow stunned the football world in the wild card round, throwing an 80-yard touchdown
Steelers
to
like the
Demaryius
Spurs?
Thomas on the first play of overtime to beat
Wait,
the
what
Steelers.
happened?
Throwing an
How'd he
80-yard
die?
touchdown to Demaryius Thomas on the first play of overtime to beat the Steelers.
How'd he die?
Instantly becoming one of
How'd he die? Are they gonna tell me? Overdose?
the most improbable playoff moments in NFL history. But ultimately, it came down to the Patriots and Ravens. Brady had weapons once again. Gronk had the best season ever by a tight end.
Whoa.
Wes Welker was still Wes Welker.
The fuck was that?
And Belichick didn't have a little lady distracting him. But the Ravens almost had them. However,
What's
Lee
the lore
Evans
behind
dropped
that?
the game winner. Billy
They
Cundiff
grabbed
missed
his
the gimme,
dick.
and New England somehow survived. Then
Huh?
the game winner, Billy Kim. But the Ravens almost had them. However, Lee Evans dropped the game winner. Billy Cundiff missed the
Game,
gimme,
what the
and New England
fuck?
somehow survived.
Huh? Was niggas riding after this? He's dating a 20-something. He's 70.
Then Super Bowl 46 was a rematch of Super Bowl 42. And it played out almost the exact same way,
No
too.
way.
The Patriots had the lead late in a low-scoring game, and the Giants needed a miracle. So Eli Manning dropped a perfect pass over two defenders down the sideline
Oh my
to Mario
God.
Manningham. It was their helmet catch 2.0.
Oh
And a
my
few plays
God,
later,
there's another one?
Bradshaw accidentally scored.
What the fuck?
Manning dropped a perfect pass over two defenders down the
Yo!
It was their helmet catch 2.0. Then a few plays later, Ahmad Bradshaw accidentally scored, and the Patriots ran out of time, losing 21-17. The Giants proved again that
Yo, okay.
once you're in, anything is possible.
So what was niggas saying after the Super Bowl?
Eli Manning now had 2 rings, both over Tom Brady, and both in near identical fashion.
Damn!
The Patriots dynasty was in a serious drought, and New York fans had all the ammo they'd ever need in any Brady debate. But the 2012 season began in disastrous fashion, as the NFL had a lockout of their official referees, replacing them with
What?
unprepared off-brand officials who quickly became the laughingstock of America.
Oh my God, what? What is this lore? Yo, imagine the NBA just had a ref lockout and we got a bunch of, first of all, NBA refs are already ass. We got a bunch of random niggas who are even worse. Yo, what the fuck? Fuck you niggas, Brady got 7, cry hard. Yo, why y'all on Brady dick?
The debacle peaked with the infamous Fail Mary on Monday Night Football, when a blown call handed the Seahawks a win over the Packers and forced the league to bring the real referees back.
It was a blown call?
The debacle peaked with the infamous
I literally vaguely remember this shit. I remember going to high school, niggas like, oh my God, dude, I was a
Fail Mary
Yes,
on Monday
yeah,
Night
yeah.
Football,
But I
when
don't
a
really
blown call handed the Seahawks
I didn't know
a win
the
over the Packers
ref
and
situation.
forced the league to bring the real referees back. And this season
High school in 2012, Jesus, nigga. Nigga, what? That was my freshman year. Is that crazy?
was historic for quarterbacks once again, but not the ones you'd expect. Not Brady, Manning, or Breeze. This was the year the new kids took over. Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson, and most of all, Robert Griffin III.
Why would somebody tell me about Andrew, that Wilson nigga, ain't that Sierra's husband? I told this to Aim. I was like, the first time I heard about Andrew Wilson is because of Sierra gang. Is that disrespectful? Russell Wilson. About Russell Wilson. The first time I heard about Russell Wilson was because of Sierra. Is that crazy? He was like, yo, that's crazy because Russell Wilson was actually good as fuck at one point. So it hurt his heart. You're a bot. Yes, the fuck.
And this season was historic for quarterbacks once again, but not the ones you'd expect. Not Brady, Manning, or Breeze. This was the year the new kids took over. Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson, and most of all, Robert Griffin III.
Who was the best out of the 3? RG3, Russell Wilson, or Andrew Luck?
RG3 was amazing, making the read option look revolutionary.
I heard
And so began a serious
all the
shift
bros
toward
loved
mobile
RG3.
quarterbacks.
All my friends.
This rookie class was insane. Andrew Luck took a 2-14 Colts team to the playoffs.
Damn!
Russell Wilson led Seattle to an 11-5 season, and RG3 ended the regular season on a 7-game win streak. But the young signal caller who made the biggest impact by season's end was not any of them. It was second-year backup turned starter Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, shit. Wait, Colin Kaepernick was like that? My first time hearing about Colin Kaepernick was when he took that knee, gang. Yo, I already know for football fans, y'all probably like, you fucking casual fuck. That's disgusting, because I'm imagining somebody saying, oh, the only reason why I know of Iman Shumpert is because of, what's his ex-girlfriend name? or the only reason why I know of some NBA players because of this movie or some shit like that. The only reason why I know about Kyrie Irving is because of Cox and Nash stream. Like, that shit makes me want to my brains out.
Through the season, Alex Smith got hurt, prompting Kaepernick to step in and light it up. Jim Harbaugh kept rolling with him even once Smith got healthy, and the 49ers never looked back. His speed...
Hold on, that nigga butt was what?
Rolling with
Look at that
him
nigga
even
butt.
once Smith got healthy, and the 49ers never looked back.
Yo.
Harbaugh kept rolling with him
That
even
shit
once
was
Smith
moving,
got
bro.
healthy, and the 49ers never looked back.
God
His
damn.
speed, arm, and command of the pistol offense, it was something no one in the league had ever really seen. And with a dominant defense led by Patrick Willis,
How tall was
Navarro Bowman,
Kaepernick?
and Alden Smith, San Francisco was suddenly the scariest team in the league.
Damn.
Calvin Johnson broke the single-season receiving record for the Lions. But in Minneapolis, Adrian Peterson was making everyone rethink whether or not he was actually human. Coming off a torn ACL and MCL, he ran for 2,097 yards.
What?
8 yards shy of the all-time single-season record.
How?
Carried the Vikings to the playoffs. It was the greatest running back season in league history.
Oh my
And
god! Off the ACL, MCL tear, came back on timing? Holy fuck, I gotta listen to that again.
But in Minneapolis, Adrian Peterson was making everyone rethink whether or not he was actually human. Coming off a torn ACL and MCL, he ran for 2,097 yards. 8 yards shy of the all-time single-season record. And
So you have no excuse? I don't have a fucking ACL tear. ACL tears don't compare to a cartilage transplant, my nigga. Cartilage transplant is probably the worst knee injury you can fucking get. There's probably nothing worse than, because there's no cure.
carried the Vikings to the playoffs. It was the greatest running back season in league history, and it earned him the MVP. Over in Denver, Peyton Manning was back, now in a Broncos jersey with a surgically repaired neck. But you wouldn't have been able to tell by watching
What
him.
the what?
Broncos jersey with a surgically repaired neck.
What do you mean, sir? Why did he get a surgically repaired neck?
It was the greatest running back season in league history, and it earned him the MVP. Over in Denver, Peyton Manning was back, now in a Broncos
On the Broncos?
jersey with a surgically repaired neck.
Ooh. What was he on before the Colts? Wasn't he on the Colts for hella years? Sucking too much. Broke his neck. Nerve damage. ACL tear is the worst knee injury? No, it's the worst, like, tendon you could fucking tear. But it's not worse than having no fucking yo, gang. ACL tears in 2025, you return in 9 months. My surgery is maybe 12 to 13 months. I might be able to play a sport again. Don't compare this shit, bro.
Over in Denver, Peyton Manning was back.
Don't rage bait me.
Now in a Broncos jersey
Don't
with
rage
a
bait me.
surgically repaired neck.
Niggas be come
But
back
you wouldn't
7
have
months
been
after
able to tell
ACL
by
tears in
watching
2025.
it. The Broncos won 13 games and secured the 1 seed in the AFC, setting up what felt
Wait,
like
was
the
it
start
nerve
of a
damage
new
shit,
golden
chat, or did
age
he
in
break
Denver.
it?
But in the playoffs, everything went sideways once again. The Texans started the year 11-1 and looked like Super Bowl contenders, thanks to J.J. Watt turning into perhaps the most destructive defensive player of this century to this point, but lost 3 of their last 4 and were routed in the divisional round. RG3's career was pretty much ended before it got off the ground.
Wait,
as he
why?
tore his ACL in the wild card round.
I pray for everybody that has knee injuries, bro. That shit is so sad. It is so tough, bro. It is so tough, bro.
And the Broncos got stunned by Joe Flacco, who launched the
Wait, how did it happen?
divisional round. RG3's career was pretty much ended
What the fuck was that snap?
before it got
Bro, it's the little ass shits. He tried to fucking, bro. Little random shit.
off the ground as he tore his ACL in the wild card
He's the
round.
D-Rose of the
And Broncos
NFL?
got stunned by Joe Flacco, who launched the mile-high miracle past Team Moore to tie the game, leading to a Baltimore win in double overtime. And the Ravens went on a roll, crushing New England in the
Baltimore.
AFC title game and giving Ray Lewis a chance at a storybook send-off in his final playoff run. And Super Bowl 47
playoff
was
run?
the Harbaugh Bowl between John and
Wait, I
Jim.
remember watching
But
this
after the
shit.
Ravens
I
got
remember
up
how it went.
28-6 in the third quarter, the NFL rigged the lights to go out in the stadium to stall Baltimore's momentum, and the 49ers
Huh?
made a
Wait, that's gotta be cat, right? It was just random?
between John and Jim. But after the Ravens got up 28-6 in the third quarter, the NFL rigged the lights to go out in the stadium to stall Baltimore's momentum, and the 49ers
He was
made
joking, right? He was just joking.
a furious comeback. But Flacco and the Ravens were able to hold on 34-31.
I remember that.
Giving Ray Lewis his second ring and fooling some
Yo.
into thinking Joe Flacco was an elite quarterback.
Oh, GG, what? Next year he came back on bullshit? Wait, the niggas think Joe Flacco was him, and the next year he came back on bullshit? He not capping? No.
However, despite the loss,
He's a fraud.
Kaepernick was suddenly one of the league's most feared players. But in 2013, it was all about the noise in Seattle.
Seahawks.
It was the year where a second-year quarterback,
Uh-oh.
a fifth-round corner, and a head coach most people have written off built the most terrifying defense in over a decade.
Wait, hold on.
And then trounced the greatest offense ever in the Super Bowl.
Seahawks low-key aura. I ain't gonna lie.
Seasons of the decade as well. One that was packed with offense. Despite catching passes from 3 different quarterbacks, Josh Gordon led the league in receiving yards and posted back-to-back 200-yard games in one of the wildest receiver seasons ever. Peyton Manning, in his old age, threw for a record 5,477 yards and 55 touchdowns. Won MVP
that nigga be throwing
and made the Broncos look
Peyton Manning won MVP? Let's hear that again.
Peyton Manning, in his old age, threw for a record 5,477 yards and 55 touchdowns. Won MVP and made the Broncos look borderline unbeatable.
How old was he?
Dismantled defenses, dropped 7 touchdowns in the season opener, and managed to feed double-digit scores to all of Demaryius Thomas, Eric Decker, Wes Welker, and Julius Thomas. Denver scored 606 points. The most ever in one season.
Damn!
Andy Reid took over.
He was 40. Yo, that's crazy, bro.
A 2-14 Chiefs team turned them into an 11-win playoff squad, with Jamal
Chiefs
Charles
got
racking up nearly 2,000 yards from scrimmage and 19 touchdowns. While Chip Kelly debuted with the Eagles and brought his up-tempo, college-style offense to the NFL, leading Philly to a division title. But up in the Pacific Northwest, Seattle was cooking up something just as scary. The Legion of Boom was their brand. Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, and Cam Chancellor patrolled the secondary. Bobby Wagner was in his second year, and Russell Wilson just kept winning. Seattle went 13-3, won the NFC, and hosted the NFC Championship game against the 49ers in what instantly became one of the most violent, emotional games of the decade. You remember Colin Kaepernick driving, looking for Crabtree in the end zone.
Oh my God.
Sherman tips it for a pick and then spews a wrestling promo.
God.
Then came Super Bowl 48. The most hyped offense of all time versus one of the best defenses ever. And it was over immediately.
What?
Denver snapped the ball over Peyton's head
What
for a
the
safety
fuck?
to start the game, and it never got any
What
better.
the fuck was that?
Denver snapped
GG.
the ball over Peyton's
ass
head for a safety to start the game, and it never got any better.
GG.
Cam Chancellor laid the wood. Malcolm Smith had
Laid
a
the
pick
wood.
6. Percy Harvin took the opening kick of the second half to the house, and the game ended up with a final score of 43-8. Seattle became the team of the NFL. They were young, loud, brash, but they had earned every right to talk. And Manning, after easily the best quarterback season ever, walked off the field humiliated.
Damn.
But in 2014, we all remember one play,
What's his link? Did you try the SWAT heard around the world? Oh.
Kaepernick, end zone, Crabtree.
Picked
off. This game is over. Knocked in the air, intercepted by Smith. Off the hands of Richard Sherman.
Wait, why did you go to wait, what did he just do? Did you try to go tap that nigga up? Like, hey, good try, buddy. Hey, good try, buddy.
Sherman made the play and Smith was waiting for it. Flags came in at the end of the play. For unsportsmanlike conduct.
Ain't this nigga used to talk crazy? Ain't this nigga dead ain't give a fuck about shit?
But with 22 seconds left, it's Richard Sherman, who played for Jim Harbaugh at Stanford, knocking it into the air, and Smith there for the interception. There's not many guys who can make a play on this ball.
Oh my
Richard
God.
Sherman, he said he was a wide receiver at Stanford. He's out of possession, but he's able to turn enough and get his left hand on that ball.
It's over. Yo, at this moment right here, bro. At this moment right here, he's probably like, oh, I could probably still catch it. I don't know. When his eyes are looking at this ball, and then his eyes drop to see this nigga here, bro. Hell, in hell.
But he's able to turn enough.
Oh my God, bro.
Get his left hand on that ball just to keep.
GG, bro. Wait, what's his pen?
Joe, thank you so much. Richard, let me ask you the final play. Take me through it.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't Don't you ever talk about me.
Who was talking about you?
Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best.
Who was talking about you? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I like that shit though. That's type of shit we need in sports, bro. Fuck all that kumbaya, nice shit, bro. These niggas pussy, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. I like that shit, nigga. And you could back that shit up, nigga. Especially niggas talk the whole season, niggas. You know what I'm saying? The nigga been a talking, nigga. I like niggas who been a talker, whether they winning or they losing, nigga. I don't give a fuck. They back up that talk. I like that, bro. That's what sports is all about. I don't give a fuck. I like that shit. I can respect a nigga like that.
Don't you ever talk about me.
Who was talking about you?
Who was
Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best. Or I'm gonna set it for you real quick. LOB.
All right, before.
Damn,
Joe,
legend
back
of,
over to
wait,
you.
what a boom? What is that shit? A boom, nigga? Don't make me relive this. Oh my god, wait, I've seen this. Legion of Boom. Why was it called Legion of Boom? Because it was booming niggas? Like what? I was an ESPN first take ass nigga my whole life. So like I've seen a lot of like even if I didn't know the context of shit.
You are, because you got people out there looking at you and saying he's just talking smack. How good do you believe you
Was
are?
this same season? When was this? It was. Was this before the Super Bowl? Right after. Yo, this nigga was on first take right after. What do you say again?
Well, I believe my numbers speak for themselves. I mean, my tape speaks.
Oh,
for
didn't he make this nigga look dumb or some shit? You know what's crazy? I always wanted Stephen A. Smith to succeed, but sometimes he just be in a certain situation where I'm like, yo, bro, I can't even like, bro, you just egg. You feel me?
My tape is my resume. That's what I leave it up to. I mean, you can say whatever you want. Skip can say whatever he wants, but Skip, whenever you refer to me, whenever you speak to me, whenever you address me as all-pro Stanford graduate, because those are some accomplishments you can aspire to, you will never accomplish. You have never accomplished anything. So, but those things are on my resume. Those are what I've done. It's my second year in it. Address me as all-pro Stanford graduate, because those are some accomplishments you address me. Skip can say whatever he wants.
It was Skip. It was Skip Bayless. It was Skip, chat.
Skip, whenever you refer to me, whenever you speak to me, whenever you address me as all-pro Stanford graduate, because those are some accomplishments you can aspire to, you will never accomplish. You have never accomplished anything. So, those things are on my resume. Those are what I've done. It's my second year in the NFL, going on my third.
Damn, it was only this nigga's second?
You tell me who's wrong.
Okay, I'll accept that.
What did he used to say? What did Skip used to say for him to say that? What did Skip used to say for him to say that, bro? Skip is a hater, but low-key, Skip is a hater, but I respected it, because I don't know, like, he owned up to that shit, bro. That nigga was just a hater, nigga. I expect nothing but dick riding and hating riding Skip, bro. That's just Skip, bro. Like, bro, Skip is a dick riding ass nigga, bro. That's how I felt. Skip, at first, it felt like Skip would say some dick riding hating shit, and Stephen A. Smith would say the shit I like. After they split up, it like switched for me. Like, they didn't switch, but like, I just find myself sometimes, I'll be like, Stephen A., what the fuck is you talking about, bro? What the fuck happened, gang?
I think I've accomplished more in my field than you have in yours, though you're just getting started.
Oh, shit.
So I'm the top of my field. So I'm all pro. I'm the best, one of the best 22 players in the NFL. You're going to brush it off, but I don't think you're the best 22 anything in sports and media.
Yo, Stephen A. Smith want to laugh so bad. Yo, Stephen A. Smith want to laugh, nigga. Oh, my God.
I think
That's
you
debatable.
think more of yourself than you actually can, prove. But
Okay. Do you think you're better than Darrelle Revis is right now?
In my 24 years of life, I'm better at life than you.
Okay.
So
all right, that's fair.
Let's get down to that.
Let's not get personal here. I just want to know.
It's not
do
personal.
you think you're better than Darrelle Revis is right now?
I'm better than you. I have nothing to say about him. I mean, that's pretty much done. My numbers speak for themselves.
Now you want to trash talk me, which is totally cool with me.
Actually, I'm on a campaign to do a lot of community service.
Okay, I know you are at your high school. We're going to talk about that in just a minute.
High school, speaking to high school kids.
But what's your goal?
Richard,
what's your motive here?
To be the best NFL corner in.
Okay, but do you want to promote yourself into a bigger name, a household name, so that you can do more commercials and maybe have your own show? Is that your goal?
The first team All-Pro is my goal. I accomplished it. So now it's on to bigger and better things. Those are my goals. Those are always going to be my goals. Fine. That is perfectly fine, because I understand that. I am intelligent enough, enough to understand that you are ignorant,
oh shit,
pompous, egotistical, Cretinton.
Look at
That's what it comes down to. And
yo, look at Stephen A.
pompous, egotistical. Cretinton.
Look at this nigga. Yo, look at this nigga.
And that's really what it comes down to. And I'm gonna crush you on here in front of everybody because I'm tired of hearing about it.
Oh.
I think you're having a problem crushing me because you've avoided every question that we've asked you about why you're engaging in so much trash talk with Revis and Roddy and all the others.
I'm talking to you right now. This isn't about any of them. So let's talk here, right now. I mean, you're bringing up old stuff. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about right here, right now. On the screen, it says 12 picks, 4 forced fumbles, and 2 NFL seasons. Let's talk about that.
Okay, Richard.
Otherwise spoken.
Richard, you're not letting the numbers speak for themselves. You're speaking for Richard Sherman. Again and again and again, you're taking away the focus of how good you were the last 2 years on the field because you're only becoming known for your trash talking.
Because you're not listening. You're not actually paying attention.
That's all I can do.
What you said earlier today was apparent. It was obvious that you didn't watch the season, you didn't watch my tape. You said I'm not even in the same class, the same discussion. That's when you lose credibility. That's when you lose credibility.
No, wait. Was he in this? Who was right on? Okay, let's take emotions out of it. Let's talk about what the talking point at hand. Who was right? Who are they talking? He's trying to debate him versus another motherfucker. I don't know who they said. Was Skip right or wrong at that time? At that time, was Skip right in that sense? Talking about you're not in the same class at that time. Kind of right. Skip was right. Revis was better. Okay. Same class though? Like not in the same, I'm not saying if he was better, but like same class, like he wasn't close. Revis was better, but Sherman was still top 3 in this position.
You couldn't argue valid points to prove that. You couldn't argue anything. You could just say it. That's an opinion. And that's why your opinion is discredited because there's no facts behind it. There are facts to everything I say. There are facts that support things I say.
What was the comment saying in this back then? Sherman literally straight went to the show to talk shit to Skip. I ain't gonna lie. That's a fact, bro. Who would have thought 10 years later he would sign up to work with him? Wait, what? Wait, huh? Wait. Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Sherman does a TV show. They have a show together. Wait. Wait. Oh, yo, that's a whole lot of lore, bro. Yo, this lore is fucking, he's an analyst now. Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Decision and one moment.
So do NFL players, do people like that, do you think they become analysts of the Saints where they're playing because they just love the game or because they want more bread? Or they just doing shit because they just want to do something in that field too? I always wondered that, Bo. Damn.
However, the year did have...
Please skip this part for my health. Nah. We got to watch everything.
Plenty else to offer. This was the most talent-rich season of the decade.
Bro, I feel every year is getting more talented.
Oh my
God, this nigga.
I
gonna lie.
J.J. Watt almost won MVP as a defensive national superstar.
Watt, this was like Steph Curry about to like when this shit was happening, everybody was dick riding this nigga, bro. He was so nice, bro, and he was sexy. This nigga was nice and sexy, bro. We would go to school, everywhere I looked on Twitter game. This is the first year I used Twitter. This is where I got Twitter for the first time, 2014.
This was the most talent-rich season of the decade. Odell Beckham Jr. became a national superstar with one Sunday night catch. J.J. Watt almost won MVP as a defensive end. Tony Romo had the best year of his life. Antonio Brown and Julio Jones were going toe-to-toe as the most dominant receivers of the decade. And Tom Brady, who many thought was slowing down, once again found another gear. And the next era of the Patriots dynasty. The regular season was packed with storylines. Aaron Rodgers won MVP with 38 touchdowns and just 5 picks, leading the Packers to a 12-4 record.
Fucking Lil Wayne was fucking horny, gang.
DeMarco Murray led the league in rushing with nearly 1,850 yards. The Cowboys went 12-4 behind a monstrous offensive line. Oh my God, you already know Skip ass was horny. Wait, no. Skip like the Cowboys? Yeah. Was doing pretty much everything. Sacks, forced fumbles, defensive touchdowns, even catching touchdown passes as a tight end. But no,
it's crazy. My uncle loved the Cowboys, bro. And everybody in my family used to fucking flame him, but he loved Cowboys to the day he died. R.I.P. R.I.P. is, bro. That nigga love the Cowboys, bro. He'll give a fuck. Everybody in my family, when we go against him, he stays solid, bro. He had a jersey every fucking game. That nigga love the Cowboys, bro. R.I.P., bro. Uncle is. Damn, bro.
Fumbles, defensive touchdowns, even catching touchdown passes as a tight end. But no story defined the season like the Seahawks. After crushing Denver the year before, Seattle started a little slow but finished strong. Their defense returned to form, Lynch kept trucking, and Russell Wilson made just enough plays to carry them through the
Russell
NFC.
Wilson.
In the NFC
All right,
Championship
people, fuck the
was
Cowboys.
one of the wildest games
Niggas
of the
hate the
decade.
Cowboys.
Green Bay dominated for 55 minutes, but
Damn.
then unraveled. A Seattle fake field goal touchdown, a botched onside.
Why do I remember this bullshit? Yo, I don't know the context of shit when shit would happen, bro. I just know everybody, all my homies were talking about it. That was on the
Russell
internet.
Wilson made just enough plays to carry them through the NFC. And the NFC Championship was one of the wildest games of the decade. Green Bay dominated for 55 minutes, but then unraveled.
That is hard. That is tough.
Touchdown, a
That
botched
shit was
onside kick recovery, leading to a Seahawks win in overtime.
Yo.
In the AFC, the Patriots were back. After a rough 2-2 start and people actually wondering if Brady was done, New England moved on to Cincinnati and torched the league the rest of the way with Gronk, Edelman, and a newly acquired Darrell Revis. The AFC title game was a 45-7 blowout win.
Does Brady still like that, chat?
But the story of this game would ultimately become Deflategate, with allegations surfacing that the Patriots had tampered with football pressure. But again, they won by 38, so on to Super Bowl 49 they went. And that was a game that was close as could be. It was one of the best games in NFL history. A back-and-forth battle that ended in a way that no one could have ever imagined.
He had a second prime. He was like that until he retired. Jesus Christ.
Seattle drove.
Do you think they're not going to touch on the Deflategate anymore than that? Was the Deflategate actually crazy, or like it was just a little shit?
A back-and-forth battle that ended in a way that no one could have ever imagined. Seattle drove the length of the field with a chance to win. Second and goal from the 1. And
Bro,
instead
didn't
of giving
Tom Brady
it to
win this
Marshawn
shit?
Lynch, they called a slant.
Oh,
A slant that Malcolm Butler, an undrafted rookie, jumped and picked off to make it a 28-24 win for the Pats.
Oh my God.
Rookie jumped on Lynch, they called a slant. A slant, second goal from the 1.
Oh my God.
And instead of giving it to Marshawn Lynch,
That's what everybody said. Where they all say, just run the ball. Wasn't that what they were saying at the end of this shit? Why did they run it? Why did they? Was that what niggas was saying? Was that why everybody was tight on it? They should have ran it. Why they ain't ran it? I was like, yo, what the fuck is y'all talking about?
the field with a chance to win. Second and goal from the 1. And instead of giving it to Marshawn Lynch, they called a slant.
Oh my
A slant
God.
that Malcolm Butler, an undrafted
Yo, chat, I want you to really sit down and absorb that shit. They really absorb that shit. What went through your hearts? Look at this nigga face. Why he looking this way? The ball right here again. He probably looking at it and see like shit. Fuck.
jumped and picked off to make it a 28-24 win for the Pats. Brady got his 4th ring and Pete Carroll got a left.
Yo, what is this? Wait, look, I'm about to cry. Wait, look, he's about to cry.
Brady got his 4th ring and Pete.
Oh my, he looks disgusted. Yo, this motherfucker's disgusted. Is that funny? Really? No, come on, bro. This nigga's disgusting. Yo, I'm sorry. He's fucking disgusting. Bro, look at his face, chat.
Brady got his 4th ring.
Oh, fuck.
Carroll got a
Holy fuck.
lifetime.
Oh, hell no.
Brady was back on top, but the
Oh my
Seahawks were
God.
gutted. That 1-yard decision haunted the franchise for years. It still does. And as for Deflategate, it would hang over.
Hold on, let me call Wayne real quick. Wayne is the biggest Seahawks fan I know, bro. Oh my God. Let me call Aim High. Let me call Aim. I forgot he's a Seahawks. Wait.
24 win for the Pats. Brady got his 4th ring and Pete Carroll got a lifetime of regret.
Wait, Aim. Aim High.
Brady was back.
Why they ain't run the fucking ball, gig? He hung up. Wait. Hello?
I forgot to say yourself, pussy.
Chad, come on, bro. Bro, look at this, bro. Bro, this nigga. Bro, this nigga got bounced. Look at this nigga. Yo, Chad, I'm sorry, bro. Look at this nigga. Boink. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Okay. Bro, look at this nigga. I gotta call Wayne, bro. Oh my God. I remember the world was so tight when this happened, but I didn't know no content. Oh my God. Lame ass streaming. Yo, shut your ass up. Oh shit. Come on, Wayne. Answer. Yo.
What the fuck you want, bro?
Hold on. Answer his face out real quick. I need you to see something. He hung up. Yo, he just hung up. Yo, King. Yo, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all can look back at this and laugh by this point, bro. Yo.
As I'm going back to the sideline.
Talking about it.
And I go right to Pete Carroll face.
Wait.
And I'm talking about.
Who do you even cheer for? LMAO. Nigga, chill, bro.
I hit his ass with the biggest.
You laughed in his face? Why didn't they give you that ball?
Man, I have no idea. And from nobody taking accountability for it. Coordinator and head coach. That's when they talking to me. So I don't know. You know, that shit was painful because you gotta think like, you know, you took a dream away, you took a moment away, you take a dynasty away, you take away all that shit, but you know, you put us in the in the history books as the dumbest call in football history. You see the reaction from everybody.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Yo, that changed niggas forever, bro. Yo, that shit changed niggas forever, bro. Oh my God, this Seahawks fans. Oh my God, this Seahawks fans. You got fucking Superman symbol. Yo. Look at them. They all lose their eyes. They all lose their eyes. Look at these niggas. Look at this nigga. Yo, they was happy as fuck, bro. Look at him. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Seahawks fans, I'm sorry we spent 10 minutes on your segment, but I'm sorry, gay. Check phone, you fuck. That's funny. That's funny, but that's funny. This is more depressing than whatever the fuck shit you went through, motherfucker. Do you understand me? Why the fuck are you bitch ass niggas laughing? It's hilarious, actually. You're fucking banned, dickwad. Send the pic of Jimmy in the bubble. Yo, you're timed. Y'all niggas is fucking ass. That's not even a funny joke. That shit, bro, that ruined the Bulls. The Bulls have never been the same since then, bro. The Bulls never recovered since then, bro. Never, bro. That ruined their fucking everything, bro. D-Rose was never the same after that, bro. Glad. Deserved. Yo, aim high. Fuck you, motherfucker. And fuck the Seahawks.
On the final play, you got to run the ball. Again, like, I mean, I wish I had Marshawn up here. Like, 1 yard. You need 1 yard. Run the ball. Run the ball. CT, all he has to do is run the football. Like, necessary criticism. I'm not, I've said enough criticism for him, but God dang it, run the dang ball. Like, learn mistakes.
Can somebody film me?
Yeah.
I'm confused. Have you been in this
situation? Oh, that was lower. No, that is lower. It's never gonna end. This is here for. Oh, this was just 3 years ago, buddy. Yeah,
before?
Yeah.
Run the ball.
I will say this.
Hey, man. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. They never gonna forget that shit.
On top, but the Seahawks were gutted. That 1
Gutted.
yard decision.
Hey, man, were you gutted?
It still does. And as for Deflategate, it would hang over the NFL for many months to come. 2014
what's
was
the explanation
truly
for that?
unforgettable. But if you remember 2015, you remember Cam Newton either making you love or hate the dab, the smile, and the Superman chest rip. You remember a quarterback who looked like he was having more fun than anyone else in the league.
Yo, chat, imagine I get the football. I'm a fucking wide receiver. I run to the end zone. Yeah, he, yeah, he, yeah, he, never hit it with two like that. On some swag shit. Get testicular torsion. You were 30 in 2015. That was my senior year in high school. The fuck is you talking about?
The league he
Plaza Skip 2015 Cowboys fan.
was
Now we're gonna watch this shit.
dominating all by himself. The Panthers went 15-1 without their top receiver. But 2015 wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. It was all
Wait, chat, hold on. Delayed that shit. Little delayed dab. Yeah. Little delayed dab, nigga.
also the beginning of the end for one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Peyton Manning was officially breaking down before our eyes.
GG,
his
bro.
arm was shot and his body was giving out. But back to Newton, he won MVP in a landslide.
That nigga was
Throwing
old.
for
How
35
old was he at
touchdowns,
this point?
rushing for 10 more, and he led a Panthers offense that didn't have a single elite wide receiver. Greg Olsen was his best weapon as Kelvin Benjamin
God
tore his
complex. They put
ACL
a
in the
big five.
preseason.
Get this, my lover.
Yet Cam didn't let that matter. Carolina's defense, led by Luke Kuechly, Josh Norman, and Thomas Davis, was just as good too, forcing turnovers, scoring touchdowns, and playing with the same emotion Cam brought to the offense. They steamrolled the NFC, dropping 49 on poor Arizona in the NFC Championship. They only steamrolled the NFC.
Why didn't he just like run this way? Or he had no time for that?
Touchdowns and playing with the
Was
same
that just for aura?
emotion Cam brought to the offense. They
Was that just for aura?
steamrolled the NFC, dropping 49
Nigga jumped over
on
his
poor
bed.
Arizona
Damn, they
in the
got
NFC
hit.
Championship. The only bump
More
in the road all year was a
swag.
near upset to the Giants, where
Yo, yeah.
Odell Beckham Jr. and Josh Norman.
Yo, this almost got me into the NFL. These two niggas, this whole game, I watched the highlights of this game about 10 times, gang. This almost got me into the NFL, on God. This shit was so lit to me, bro, this game. This game was lit, gang.
Were just obsessed with each other the entire game. Meanwhile, in the AFC,
No, I ain't gonna lie, I wanna play that, bro. I gotta watch them highlights again.
Broncos were winning, but in a much different way than they had in the years prior. Peyton
Fuck
Manning got
D-Rose.
benched, injured, and threw twice as many interceptions as touchdowns, and was frankly cooked. Brock Osweiler stepped in, but would eventually relinquish the job back to Peyton via injury. However, the real story
Will be a drive where the Giants are
Thinking
about what could have been, and here's what was going on after that run.
Nigga stood on top of that nigga, bro.
And again,
Look at
it's
this little
Beckham
ass
and
nigga.
Norman downfield. Beckham walks off with his helmet off, and there's still not a flag down on the turf.
And yet again,
See
no
how it
girls
got
cared.
going.
What the fuck you talking about?
Well, Josh Norman was on him. They gave a little bit of help, and
fuck out of here.
Like
Fuck off me, nigga.
Came back in and
fuck off me, nigga.
Shot on Josh Norman, and you just don't know what all has happened on each of these plays. We saw on the first possession the scuffle that took.
I gonna lie. Odell, when he was doing the little zesty Drake dances and shit, that was kind of aura back then. Like back then on some 2015 shit. That shit was kind of swag. Odell was a swagger at one point. Chat, I gonna lie. Odell Beckham was a swagger. Every nigga was trying to look like Odell, bro.
Took place even after the
Not
last
me though.
play.
Jordan though. That nigga Jordan had that blonde dyed hair, nigga. Chat, be 100. Which one of you in the chat dyed your hair blonde at one point, bro? Be 100. You had the top of your shit dyed blonde. Be 100, bro. Be 100. At one point I did, not me, I did. I thought about it, I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it. Nigga, I'm Mexican, okay? Wait, you just call me a nigga? Wait, what? I thought I was gonna get mad puss.
These two,
Jesus
these two are
Christ.
still going at it. Well, the last two times we see there from Odell Beckham, and then on the previous scuffle that they had, I think that was initiated by Beckham as well, because he's been getting pounded on each time, and he's waiting for
grab that nigga mask. Oh my God, he grabbed his face.
Keep his cool, hand up inside the face.
Oh my God!
If these officials would watch,
He grabbed his nigga shit.
They got to be real careful. The Giants do. Down by 28. Here is Beckham. He's got his first catch of the day, and now Norman gets on top of him at the end of it. And I think Tom Brady's.
Yo, this shit was toxic. I fucked with that shit. This shit was fucking toxic. Look at these niggas. Look at these two niggas.
Beckham with a first down catch, and he is thrown to the ground by Norman.
Bro, this nigga keeps standing on top of this nigga, bro.
And there is a flag.
After the play,
look at this shit. This nigga trying to start dominance on this nigga, bro. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga.
It'll be 1st and 10 after.
Look at this nigga. I grabbed this nigga foot.
Here is 2nd and 15. Handoff is to Vereen, able to stay upright.
Oh shit!
Picks up a first down, and there's Beckham.
Oh shit! Yo, these niggas was hunting for each other. Chad, Beckham could have got a cleaner hit here. I go.
Vereen, able to stay upright.
Look, this nigga was gunning for this nigga, bro.
Picks up a first down, and there's Beckham again. What is going on?
Yo, this nigga threw a punch.
Watch the end of this play.
Oh shit, he's like, I bet, nigga. Come here.
And they go head to head. Then Norman gets in with a knee into the head. Manning, end zone. Touchdown, Beckham.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga.
Beckham getting a step.
Yo, they almost came back on their head too now.
It's a great job on 4th down and the game on the line.
Bro, he should really walk over that nigga. Yo, they almost came back that game, bro.
It was their generational defense. Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, and an elite secondary coined the no-fly zone. In the AFC title game, it was Manning versus Brady for the 17th and final time. Denver won 20-18, stopping Brady on a 2-point try after a late touchdown. But given the diminished state of Peyton Manning, many were all but handing Cam Newton the Lombardi Trophy heading into Super Bowl 50. However, Denver's defense had other plans. Von Miller absolutely could not be stopped, forcing 2 fumbles, one of which was returned for a touchdown.
The defense was crazy.
He got sacked 6 times and never
Jesus
got in rhythm.
Christ.
He didn't dive for a loose ball after one of his fumbles in the 4th quarter, and people never let him forget it. The Panthers scored just 10 points. That dab disappeared, and Peyton Manning walked off into the sunset with his 2nd ring. Cam Newton was never quite the same. He'd have moments, but 2015 was by far his peak. Von Miller won Super Bowl MVP, and a truly dominant
how old was he at that time, bro?
A decade. But in 2016, you may recall one particular score associated with the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history, or one of the
in 2016, there's a lot of good comebacks in 2016. Huh, chat?
Particular score associated with the greatest comeback in Super Bowl
they're about
history,
associated. Never mind.
or one of the most unthinkable choke jobs, depending on your perspective. Along with Colin Kaepernick sparking a national firestorm by.
Oh my God! Was this the Super Bowl that like niggas was fucking going crazy over
during the national anthem to protest racial injustice?
Yo, was this year crazy? What the fuck? This is the same he kneeled gang? Can you please skip 2016? Yo, this season was fake crazy.
But believe it or not, there were other football games that took place in 2016. It was a season flush with exciting developments.
Oh,
the Cowboys
dang,
became
damn.
America's team once again, thanks to
RPO
two
leg,
You need
rookies.
to watch the beast quake to understand why the Seahawks should have ran the ball.
Okay, bet.
And even the Raiders were back. But the year started with Brady on the shelf. Not for injury, but serving a 4-game suspension for allegedly playing a role in Deflategate. Jimmy Garoppolo started strong, got hurt, and then Jacoby Brissett stepped in. The Patriots went 3-1 without Brady, and when he returned, it was personal. He threw 28 touchdowns to just 2 picks over 12 games.
Bro, how old is this Brady nigga right now at this point?
Steamrolled into the playoffs.
God damn, nigga was in the league
Brady
since
was not the MVP. That honor went to Matt Ryan, who finally put it all together in year 9. With Kyle Shanahan calling the plays, Ryan threw for nearly 5,000 yards and 38 touchdowns. Julio Jones was at the peak of his powers, and Devonta Freeman and Tevin Coleman made for an elite backfield committee. The Falcons led the league in scoring, dropped 34 points per game, and looked ready
I'll watch that after
to win
this.
their first ring in franchise history. In Dallas, the Cowboys went from worst to first. Tony Romo got hurt in the preseason, and suddenly it was the Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott show. Dak, a 4th-round rookie, played like a 10-year vet. And
wait, how did they turn around like that? Was it because of that injury and it had Ezekiel Elliott and old boy go crazy?
History. In Dallas, the Cowboys went from worst to first. Tony Romo got hurt in the preseason, and suddenly it was the Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott show. Dak, a 4th-round rookie, played like a 10-year vet.
Yes.
And Zeke led the league in rushing. The Cowboys went 13-3, won the NFC East, and had an offensive line equipped to dominate for years.
Holy shit.
That was until Aaron Rodgers cut their heart out in the divisional round with that sideline laser to Jared Cook.
What's that called again? What's that called when you catch it with the other ball on your toes still like that?
Chip was a romp.
That toe tap?
Buried the Packers. And
That's
over
not
in
a toe
the
tap.
AFC, the Patriots
I need to get fucking good football lingo.
The Steelers to reach their 7th Super Bowl under Belichick and Brady. And Super Bowl 51 started like a dream for Atlanta. They led 28-3 midway through the 3rd quarter. Then, as we all probably know, Dante Hightower strip sack, Pat's touchdown. Julio made the catch of the year, but Shanahan called a pass play on 3rd and short instead of running and kicking the game-sealing field goal, which then led to a hold, a sack, and a punt. Brady led scoring drive after scoring drive to end up with a 34-28.
Wasn't niggas fucking... What was that lead after the half? Wasn't like I remember literally watching this and everybody was like, yo, gang, these niggas sold. What was the lead at the half? Like, that felt depressing to watch, these bum-ass Falcons. I was like, yo, I'm trying to imagine being a Falcons fan in this situation, bro. And that's me watching this shit. I was feeling that I knew no lore. I had no lore game. I was just watching it because, nigga, I'm an American. I'm gonna watch every fucking Super Bowl game.
Patriots scored 31 unanswered points. Brady had his 5th ring, and the GOAT conversation was officially over. Kyle Shanahan moved on to San Francisco, and the Falcons' window slammed shut.
Fucking Falcons.
Matt Ryan had to win MVP, but it was meaningless after the way that season.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that's sorry. That's some sorry ass yo, your team fucking sucks, gang. That's some puss ass shit, gang. Falcon fans, I don't feel sorry for you, bro. I'm sorry. That's bad, bro. I feel like if that was football, niggas would get for that shit. Niggas would get jumped for that shit, bro. Football.
But in 2017, a backup quarterback, who was the worst quarterback in the NFL 2 years earlier, outdueled the GOAT on the grandest stage. And Minneapolis got a miracle with a backup of their own. The script that Goodell and his boys cooked up got tossed in the garbage. Carson Wentz was supposed to win MVP. Deshaun Watson was supposed to take over.
Deshaun Watson. Isn't that the nigga who got me blocked to this day, nigga? Chat, which one is the one that got the massages? His girlfriend at the time. She still got me blocked, bro. Jillianis. Let me see if DeJounte Murray still got me blocked. Let me see if this bitch still got me blocked. Oh, I'm not blocked. Let's go. What about DeJounte? Yeah, DeJounte Murray still got me blocked. No cap.
Aaron Rodgers was cooking, and then they all got hurt.
Are they still together, chat?
The year of next man up. Carson Wentz was the
DeJounte,
story of the season.
not DeJounte.
In just his 2nd year, he had the Eagles rolling. He threw 33 touchdowns in 13 games, was the runaway MVP favorite, and had Philly sitting at 11-2.
Us!
Then, in Week 14, he tore his ACL diving into the end zone against the Rams.
Oh, whoa, that nigga went for his legs. Oh, I mean, you
just
can,
like
but
that,
Jesus
Nick
Christ.
Foles entered the picture. And
oh, this Nick Foles, nigga.
Everyone suspected Philly's season was over.
Yo, this nigga came through. It was throwing fucking dot. Yo, I fucking remember. The Eagles fans were fucking busting, nigga. Bro, them Philly niggas were fucking coming all over the place. Oh my God. One hit wonder. Yeah, low-key, was he a one-hit wonder, bro?
In Houston, a rookie Deshaun Watson was decimating the NFL, throwing 18 touchdowns from week 3 to week 8.
Yo, the
before
talent
ACL in practice ended what was going to be a season for the history books. In Green Bay, Anthony Barr shattered Aaron Rodgers' collarbone, and even in Seattle,
Jesus Christ,
the Legion of Boom succumbed to injury. But of course, Tom Brady stood tall. At 40 years old, he led the league in passing yards and won MVP.
This nigga's weird. This nigga's weird.
The Patriots went 13-3, making it look routine as they always did. The Vikings, with Case Keenum leading the charge following a Sam Bradford injury,
Nigga broke
went
his
13-3 as well. And the Rams, who went 4-12 in 2016, transformed instantly under new head coach Sean McVay. But no one could have predicted what happened in the playoffs.
Bro, that is crazy. In NFL, you could go from one of the worst teams in the league and the next season be up there, bro. NBA is like a long-ass fucking process. Like, I feel like it takes like years and years and years and years and years and years to eventually you're mid, and then you're kind of less mid, and then you're kind of in the top pack, and then you're in the middle of the top pack, and then you're at the top of the top pack.
In the divisional round, the Minneapolis Miracle took place. With 10 seconds left, Case Keenum threw a prayer to Stephon Diggs. Marcus Williams plays. With 10 seconds left, Case Keenum threw a prayer to
What the fuck is that?
Sean McVay. But no one could have predicted what happened in the playoffs. In the divisional round, the Minneapolis Miracle took place. With 10 seconds left, Case Keenum threw a prayer to Stephon Diggs.
10 seconds left! 24-23!
Took place. With 10 seconds left, Case Keenum threw a prayer to
us. Oh no, hold on. Just in case they lose this, I'm sending this to Janix.
Stephon Diggs. Marcus Williams whiffed on the tackle, and Diggs sprinted down the sideline for the game winner, advancing Minnesota to the...
Oh nah.
With 10 seconds left, Case Keenum threw a prayer to...
Yo. Hold on, I'm calling Janix, bro. Yeah. Please answer, bro. Yo, gang.
It's good, nigga.
The way he flinched! He fucking flinched! Bro! He's like, what's good, nigga? I was like, what's up? I turned it. He fucking jumped. That nigga jumped. Bro, that nigga jumped. Yo!
Stephon Diggs. Marcus Williams whiffed on the tackle, and Diggs sprinted down the sideline, advancing Minnesota to the end.
Peak clip.
Steps into it.
Bro, like, what the fuck is that? Yo, no, I didn't see that so much. Holy fuck.
Unbelievable! Vikings win it!
Oh, wait, this nigga that's digging in fucking Cardi B. Yo, this nigga that fucking put in fucking what? Oh, shit, this nigga. Yo, I know that's disrespectful to y'all niggas. But yeah, I heard Stephon Diggs for years, but I couldn't put a face to him. Yo.
We're going to see Marcus Williams here. He has a shot. I'm not sure really what he's thinking, Joe. He comes in. He's got him dialed in.
Yo, what? Wait, yo, what is happening? What is this nigga doing?
He's got him dialed in, and he just all he's got to do is make a play.
Wait, what? What happened? Why did that happen? Yo, that just pissed me off, bro. What just happened? What was it? Why did he do that? I'm confused.
And Joe, he comes in. He's got
what? Who's this fucking fuck?
Him dialed.
Why did he do that? Gang, he lagged.
And
he missed the tackle. No, he got scared when he jumped. He just
I'm not
avoided
sure
him.
really what he's thinking, Joe. He comes in. He's got him dialed in.
Yo, what the fuck?
And he just all he's got to do is.
Yo, what? What did Jay? What Jenny just did? Bro, gang. Yo, Jetix, nobody cares. Yo, Jetix, shut the fuck up, gang. Shut the fuck up, gang. Jetix, shut the fuck up. Why'd you put this in here, bro? What is this coat? Actually, I'm not reading this because I'm going to get spoiled. I'll be forgetting who won each Super Bowl sometimes. But let me just wait till I see. Still, I'm covered. Ravens, bro, okay, next. Chiefs, okay. Packers. Steelers. West. Colts. Saints. Oh, that says Giants. Oh my God. I was like, wait, when the hell did the Saints win in 2011? Right, autistic? Giants. Yo. Wasn't they fucking booming niggas? Wasn't they fucking putting bounties on niggas' heads, fuck nigga? Yo, Jenny, shut the fuck up, nigga. A city recovered from one of the deadliest natural disasters in history. Oh yeah. This is when Jennings left his fucking dog in fucking New Orleans and his fucking dog in his house. I fucking forgot. But a historically bad franchise, been around almost 50 years, saved New Orleans. Okay. Yo, what the fuck? I don't know. Nigga let me take my dog. Nobody talks about this ring in 2025? That's what I thought.
The NFC Championship, where the Eagles blew.
Breeze saved my dog. Sideline cam? Yeah, no, I gotta see, like, do niggas not get fucked up for dumb shit like this? Like brain dead bot shit. Do niggas not, like, do their teammates not beat their ass? Yo, that's crazy. Yo. That must feel so good, chat. End the fucking season with a dub. He about to get all the pussy. This nigga about to get fried. Was that Sketch? How the fuck Sketch got... Sketch, how the fuck? Damn. This must feel so good, bro.
Their doors off.
Sketch
Foles
time
threw for
traveler.
352 yards and 3 touchdowns, and at that point, it should have been obvious how for real this team was. In the AFC, Blake Bortles and the Jaguars rode a dominant defense and a shockingly effective playoff run all the way to the conference championship, but ultimately fell to New England.
Bro,
Super Bowl 52 was a shootout for the ages. Brady threw for 505 yards.
Bro, this this nigga about to piss me off, bro. This nigga the Braun of the fucking NFL, bro. Like, what the fuck, gang? No, I don't know. That's disrespectful. I think, like, I don't know, gang. This nigga was 40 years old.
Didn't punt once.
Dicking niggas.
And still lost. The Eagles pulled out every trick, including the Philly special.
Because he's 40, like, of course, LeBron's still good at 40, but this nigga's dead-ass, genuinely championship-type threat at 40.
Gutsy 4th down touchdown.
MVP, like, seasons at 40. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Pass to Foles before halftime. The game came down to one final. Gutsy 4th down touchdown pass to Foles before halftime. The game came down to.
Oh, my God.
To one final stop, where Brandon Graham strip-sacked Brady.
Oh my
that just
God.
about did it. Tom Brady was brilliant, but Foles became a Philly legend, winning Super Bowl MVP. Doug Peterson
Philly was
outcoached Belichick, and the Eagles had their
Philly
first
fans
Lombardi
gang
Trophy
after this
history.
shit, bro.
But Carson Wentz was never the same. However, in 2018, we got fireworks the likes of which we hadn't seen since 2013,
2018's Super Bowl.
as well as Tom Brady's greatest challenger since Peyton Manning. It was a year headlined by Patrick Mahomes and the Los Angeles Rams.
Wait, is this the one that is this the one where the Chiefs won? Oh, I
in his first year as the starter, Mahomes
Who won this
MVP,
shit? Don't tell me.
Playing quarterback in a way
No,
we
this is
had
not
never
the
seen.
Chiefs didn't win this.
He threw for
Wait, did the Chiefs-
5,097
no, Chiefs didn't win
yards and
this.
50
I
touchdowns
forgot.
with throws across his body, no-look passes, and left-handed flicks. He turned every Chiefs game into a can't-miss
God
event.
damn, that
Travis
nigga-
Kelce and Tyreek Hill were in their absolute primes. And no disrespect to Alex Smith, but Andy Reid finally had a quarterback who could execute any play in his book. The Chiefs finished 12-4, with one of the losses coming in a 54-51 war against the Rams, where Goff and Mahomes traded blows all night, a game that is considered by many to be the greatest regular season bout of all time. But Kansas City locked up the 1 seed nonetheless. Le'Veon Bell sat out the entire 2018 season in the contract.
They won in the 20s, right?
Ending his time with the Steelers. And after missing all of 2017, Andrew Luck
2021 or
returned
some shit?
triumphantly, throwing for 39 touchdowns and leading the Colts back to the playoffs. However, the AFC still belonged to Tom Brady. The Patriots, despite some regular season turbulence, won 11 games,
Okay.
got the 2 seed,
Okay,
and turned
damn.
into a machine in January per usual.
Of course, yo. I'm sick of this nigga, bro. God damn.
Over in the NFC, the Bears acquired Khalil Mack from the Raiders, and he immediately transformed their defense, helping them win the NFC North. While the Saints were dominant, Drew Brees was the MVP runner-up. Michael Thomas caught every quick slant in sight. Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram were a two-headed monster, leading New Orleans to the #1 seed. And the Rams matched their 13-3 record.
Janice
Sean
was
McVay's
horny.
offense was humming with Goff and Todd Gurley, but Wade Phillips also had a defense led by Aaron Donald, who won Defensive Player of the Year for the second year in a row.
Yeah.
The NFC Championship game was a classic that became forever tarnished at the end.
Wow.
With under 2 minutes left, the Rams committed a blatant pass interference, but did not receive a flag. The Saints had to settle for a field goal. The Rams tied it and then won in overtime. In the AFC...
Jennings. Yo. Oh my God, I gotta call him. Oh my God. Why he declined my call? Why you keep declining my call? He keep
What the fuck do you want, bro?
You trying to get on Battlefield?
No, bro.
He hung up. He hung up. Jennings, stop it. Jennings, stop it.
Saints had to settle for a field goal. The Rams tied it and then won in overtime. In the AFC, the Patriots and Chiefs went back and forth in a frigid Arrowhead. Mahomes was brilliant.
Luminous, I think, for
but
the
it
fight,
wasn't
get this
enough to
lover.
overcome D Ford's boneheaded offsides penalty that cost Kansas
Oh,
City a game-sealing pick.
Oh,
it ended in a 37-31 overtime Pats win.
Oh my God.
Then came Super Bowl 53, and after a year of offensive explosions, it was an ugly one. Belichick's defense choked the life out of McVay's Rams to win 13-3, the lowest scoring Super Bowl of all time.
13-3, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Julian Edelman won MVP almost by default. Brady got ring number 6, and Sean
Number 6. Wait, what?
McVay got a harsh lesson in postseason football from Bill Belichick.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I think this is one of the Super Bowls I was watching. I'm like, yo, football's so ass. I'm sorry. I know it was just probably a bad Super Bowl, but you gotta understand. Imagine I went the whole season not watching football. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl. And I watched the Super Bowl and it was this shit. Like that's my experience. It was ass fair defense.
Patrick Mahomes was clearly the future, but Brady was still the best there was.
Damn.
But in 2019, the greatest running quarterback in NFL history burst onto the scene. Antonio Brown melted down after a trade to
Antonio
Oakland,
Brown.
ended up getting released, and then had one game with the Patriots before again getting cut. Ryan
Yo,
Tannehill,
what's up with
of all
bro?
people, beat Tom Brady in the playoffs.
Yo, what was up with
Michael
Antonio
Thomas
Brown,
broke the
bro?
NFL record with 149 catches. Christian McCaffrey had a historic season, catching 116 passes and totaling nearly 2,400 yards from scrimmage. And
Please
Jimmy
watch
G
Lamar
led a
Jackson
stacked
2019.
49ers team. Not only was 2019 the end of this decade, but it also coincided with the end of
Lamar
the
Jackson
best
got so much
quarterback
aura.
generation. Brady was fading, or at least people thought he was.
The
this
queen is
year.
faded.
Drew Brees was on his last leg. Eli was
I
on
hear a
his
lot
way
about
out,
Drew Brees.
as was Phillip Rivers. And a new wave of young signal callers was invading the NFL.
Damn.
No one expected Lamar Jackson to be like this.
Oh
Sure,
my.
people thought he fell too far in the draft, and he'd been fun in 2018 after he supplanted Joe Flacco. But in 2019, he became a truly one-of-a-kind quarterback. He led the league in touchdown passes with 36, while placing 6th in rushing with over 1,200 yards.
This nigga's so cool,
the
bro.
Ravens retooled their offense around
This Lamar
him,
Jackson,
and
the
it worked
nigga's so
beautifully.
he's so fucking
Baltimore
cool,
finished
gang.
14-2,
I don't give a fuck.
secured the #1 seed, and Lamar joined Brady as the second ever unanimous MVP.
Yo,
But
this
as
nigga's
we've
so
become all
fucking
too accustomed
badass.
to with Lamar, in the divisional round, the 9-7 Titans stomped Baltimore behind Derrick Henry's 195 yards.
Why is that a thing?
Mercilessly
Why?
ending the Ravens' dominant season. And then they waltzed into Foxborough and ended
Bitch that
Tom
little
Brady's
nigga.
year as well.
Oh, fuck.
Over in the NFC, Jameis Winston became the first quarterback to ever throw 30 touchdowns and 30 picks in the same season, delivering pure
30
comedy every
touchdowns
week.
and 30
But more
picks.
importantly, the 49ers were back. After just having selected every week. But more important,
Nick and Joey, man, oh man. These niggas right here, bro. We've been through some shit with these niggas right here. You're a boy. Yo, Paul! Paul! Man, oh man. Paul! Hey, man. I mean, it's some time has passed. We can talk about it. Yo, Paul, which one of them was fucking our science teacher? Yeah, we can talk about it, nigga. Which one of them was fucking Miss Stevens, nigga? Let's talk about it. Which one was it, nigga? Yo. Yo, that was a movie, bro.
Importantly, the 49ers were back.
Allegedly. No, I'm making this up, chat. It's all cap. It never happened. It's cap. It's cap, bro.
After just having selected Nick Bosa with the #2 overall pick, Kyle Shanahan was operating the best all-around team in the NFL. They literally ran through the playoffs, including a blowout win over the Packers.
You got cucked out? Nigga, how do I yo, shut up, nigga.
He only threw 8 passes, as Raheem Mostert ran blowout all-around team in the NFL. They literally ran through the playoffs, including a blowout win over the Packers where Jimmy G only threw 8 passes.
Jimmy G.
As Raheem Mostert ran free for 220 yards and 4 scores. But the real story was Kansas City. After
your shit is poking NGL.
Falling short in 2018, Mahomes came back with the chip on his shoulder that he needed. The Chiefs' playoff run became legend. Down 24-0 to Houston?
Yo, what
not
the?
a problem. They scored 51. Down 17-7
God
to
damn.
Tennessee? That didn't matter either. On to Super Bowl 54 they went. And the 49ers had Mahomes on the ropes once again. Down 20-10 in the fourth quarter, it was looking bleak for the Chiefs. Until a 44-yard bomb to Tyreek on 3rd and 15 led to 3 touchdowns in 5 minutes.
I look, you wanted the Chiefs to win this year, I remember.
Came back with a minute and a half left, but infamously overthrew what would have been a 49-yard Emmanuel Sanders touchdown, and the Chiefs won 31-20.
Oh,
with Mahomes
shit.
winning Super Bowl MVP, and Andy Reid finally taking home the championship that had eluded him for 2 decades.
Damn, that nigga looked like a
Brady
shit.
finally left New England for the Sunshine State, and Mahomes was the new face of the NFL. And the Chiefs officially kicked off the next great NFL dynasty.
That's some me shit.
2019
That's some
ended
shit
the
I hit
decade
after
with
TD.
one era of quarterbacks dying out and another being born.
Damn.
Thank you for watching, and if you like this video,
yo,
I
that
think
nigga
you'll
Tom
like this
Brady.
one too.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Is he the GOAT, bro? You know, no, fuck that. Who had the single and out of any position? Actually, in the QB position. Who had the best single season? Single season. I'm not talking about longevity. Just one season. Who had the best peak singular season of all time? Who won what season? Payne by far. Cap or Lamar? Payne through 50. Is that a record? Ronaldo 2017. Okay.
Crowd silent now, as opposed to when the Saints have the ball. Oh, look at this run! What a run!
Yo!
Marshawn Lynch!
Yo!
Still on his feet!
Yo!
Has blockers!
Yo! What the fuck is that?
Crowd silent now.
This big ass, strong ass nigga!
Opposed to when the Saints have the ball. Oh,
yo! Oh my god, this is literally Jennings versus Wayne. Oh my god.
This run! What a run! Marshawn Lynch!
What a deal!
Still on his feet!
Yo!
Has blockers now!
Yo!
He's dancing his way!
Yo! Yo, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie, that's that shit. That's sexy, bro. That's sexy, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Jennings. Wayne just put your butt, nigga. Wayne just put your back. Wait, so we got that nigga. They got that nigga on their team and they ain't run the fucking ball, nigga. They got the fucking Hulk on their fucking team. Oh my god. How does he get out of shit like that? Damn. Yo, he fake quick as fuck. Look at this movement right here. Chat, this is not normal movements, bro. Right here. Watch. Just peep it. Real athletes. God damn, that footwork is crazy. God damn! What?
Stay in bounds, because he stayed in bounds.
What?
He's gonna go all the
the fuck?
Maneuvering, and Peterson tries to.
He pushed these. Yo, he pushed these things out. Them little ass boys. Them little ass babies. Fuck off me, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Bro, that's a grown ass man, bro. Fuck out my RB, nigga. Fuck. What?
Marshawn Lynch, 79 yards.
Yo, that motherfucker's not real, gang. That's not a real motherfucker right there, bro.
Said I'm on 3+ right now, if I'm being honest. Hope my feelings shoot out like a rocket. Niggas thought they had the swag, but I'm really on it. Look at you just window shopping that new bag I bought.